Welcome to the TEANARCHY channel. Today we're diving into the world of minimalism. It's about simplifying, decluttering, and finding happiness in what truly matters. These rules are not about deprivation, they are about intentionality. Are you ready to embark on this transformative journey with us? Let's begin.
Imagine this. You find a beautiful sweater, but it's a little expensive. You admire its texture, the intricate stitching, and the vibrant color that seems to promise longevity. You hesitate, then buy a cheaper version. It looks similar, but the fabric feels thinner, and the stitching isn't as precise. A few washes later, it's pilled and shapeless. The color has faded, and it no longer fits as it once did. Sound familiar? This is where the buy nice or buy twice rule comes in. It's a principle that reminds us of the value of investing in quality. It encourages us to invest in quality over quantity. High-quality items often come with a higher price tag, but they offer durability and timeless style. Choosing well-made items that spark joy not only saves money in the long run, but also reduces waste and clutter. These items become cherished possessions, not just things we own. Think of it as building a wardrobe or furnishing your life with cherished pieces that stand the test of time. Each item has a story, a purpose, and a place in your life. Remember, quality doesn't always mean the most expensive. It's about finding well-made items that offer value and longevity. So, next time you're tempted by a bargain, pause and ask yourself, will this bring me lasting joy, or will it end up forgotten and discarded? Consider the long-term benefits and the satisfaction of owning something truly worthwhile.
Let's talk about decluttering, but not just our physical spaces, but our commitments, our decisions, even our wardrobes. This is where the hell yes rule comes in. It's simple. If something doesn't excite you, if it doesn't make you say hell yes, then it's a no. Imagine a closet filled only with clothes that make you feel confident and joyful, or a schedule packed with activities that you're genuinely excited about. This rule helps us to break free from the fear of missing out, or the pressure to please others. So the next time you're faced with a decision, big or small, ask yourself, does this spark a resounding hell yes within me?
Imagine this. You're excited to organize your room, but you're overwhelmed by the sheer volume of stuff. You start sorting, but it feels like you're just moving clutter around. This is where the often overlooked step of decluttering before organizing comes in. By letting go of what no longer serves us, we create space for what truly sparks joy. Instead of buying more storage bins or trying to squeeze everything into already packed drawers, take a moment to assess what you truly need and use. Let go of the excess, and you'll be amazed at how much easier and more enjoyable the organizing process becomes.
Chapter 4. Use it or lose it, embracing functionality. Let's be honest, we've all been there. That drawer filled with gadgets we never use, or a closet overflowing with clothes we haven't worn in years. The use it or lose it rule encourages us to be honest with ourselves about what we truly use and need. If something is gathering dust, it might be time to let it go. Imagine a kitchen where every utensil has a purpose, or a workspace where every item inspires creativity. So, take a look around your space and ask yourself, have I used this in the past few months? Does it serve a purpose in my current life?
Chapter 5. Wishlist and Wait, cultivating intentional spending. Have you ever felt the thrill of a spontaneous purchase only to feel buyer's remorse later? The Wishlist and Wait rule is here to help us make more intentional purchases and avoid impulse buys. When you find something you think you need or want, don't immediately add it to your cart. Instead, take a moment to pause and add it to a wish list. Give yourself some time, maybe a week or a month, to truly consider the purchase. So next time you're tempted by a sale or a shiny new gadget, remember the Wishlist and Wait rule. Chapter 6. A place for everything. Creating a harmonious home. Imagine opening a drawer and immediately finding what you need, without having to rummage through a chaotic mess, or returning home to a space where everything is in its place, welcoming you with a sense of calm and order. This sense of order and tranquility is at the heart of the A place for everything, everything in its place rule. It's about more than just tidiness, it's about creating a sanctuary. This rule encourages us to assign a designated spot for each item in our homes, ensuring that nothing is left out of place. When everything has a home, it's easier to maintain order and avoid clutter. This not only makes our spaces look better, but also makes them more functional. It's about creating a sense of peace and harmony in our surroundings, allowing us to relax and unwind. This principle extends beyond physical possessions. It can also be applied to our digital spaces, ensuring that our virtual environments are just as organized. It can apply to our schedules, helping us manage our time more effectively, and even to our thoughts, promoting mental clarity. So take some time to assess your space and assign a designated spot for each item. This simple practice can transform your home into a harmonious haven where everything has its place and peace prevails.
Chapter 7. Don't buy a problem. Choosing solutions, not burdens. We've all been there, enticed by a clever marketing campaign or a tempting sale. We purchase something we don't really need. But sometimes, these purchases come with hidden costs, becoming more of a burden than a blessing. This rule encourages us to think beyond the initial appeal of a product and consider its long-term impact on our lives. Will this new gadget require constant upkeep or expensive repairs? Will this trendy clothing item quickly go out of style, leading to more purchases? So, the next time you're considering a purchase, take a moment to pause and ask yourself, am I buying a solution or a potential problem? Chapter 8. Find your why, unveiling the power of intentional consumption. Have you ever purchased something on a whim, only to later wonder why you bought it in the first place? It's a common experience in our consumer-driven society, where advertisements and social pressures often influence our buying decisions. The have a why before you. Buy rule encourages us to delve deeper into our motivations for consumption. This principle isn't just about saving money, it's about understanding ourselves better and making choices that truly resonate with our inner values. Before making a purchase, take a moment to pause and ask yourself, why am I drawn to this item? Is it because of its utility, or is there an emotional trigger behind it? What need or desire am I trying to fulfill? Is it a genuine need, or am I trying to fill an emotional void? Reflecting on these questions can provide clarity and prevent impulsive buying. Sometimes we discover that our desire to buy stems from deeper emotional needs, such as seeking validation, comfort, or even trying to fill a sense of emptiness. Recognizing these patterns can be the first step towards more mindful consumption. By understanding our why, we can make more conscious choices that align with our values and aspirations. This not only leads to a more fulfilling life, but also reduces clutter and waste, contributing to a more sustainable lifestyle. So, the next time you're tempted to make a purchase, take a moment to pause and ask yourself, what is my why behind this purchase? This simple practice can transform your relationship with consumption, leading to more intentional and meaningful choices.
Chapter 9. The Spark Joy Rule. Choosing joy in every aspect of life. This rule, at the very heart of my tidying method, is more than just decluttering. It's about curating a life filled with joy. It's about surrounding ourselves with items, experiences and relationships that uplift our spirits and spark a sense of delight. Hold each item in your hands and ask yourself, does this spark joy? If it does, keep it with gratitude. If it doesn't, thank the item for its service and let it go with love. By asking ourselves, does this spark joy? We can make conscious choices that align with our authentic selves and lead to a more fulfilling life. Chapter 10. The Cash Rule, Cultivating Financial Freedom. In a world of instant gratification and easy credit, it's easy to fall into the trap of overspending and accumulating debt. The "if I can't buy it cash, I can't afford it" rule is a powerful tool for cultivating financial discipline and avoiding unnecessary debt. It encourages us to pause before making a purchase and ask ourselves, can I afford to buy this outright with the cash I have available? This rule helps us to distinguish between our wants and our needs, ensuring that we're not living beyond our means. So the next time you're considering a purchase, ask yourself, can I buy this with cash?
Thank you for joining us on this journey through the 10 essential rules of minimalism. I hope these principles inspire you to simplify your life, declutter your surroundings, and focus on what truly brings you joy. Now it's your turn. I'd love to hear from you. Which rule resonated with you the most? And how do you plan to incorporate it into your life? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the TEANARCHY channel for more videos on minimalism, intentional living, and creating a life you love.